Hello, fellow travelers! It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Traveling Tour TV! It's Wednesday again, guys. And that means it is time for our usual live stream.
Yes.
We have been looking forward to it as always. And we made sure to have a pretty full program once again for you all today. So there's going to be a new fellow traveler of the week. There's going to be a new travel vlogger spotlight. Of course, there is Guess the Background. And you may think this is an easy one. No, because we're going to have you both guess the ship and the port. So hold on to that if you have an idea of what this ship is and where it is docked. Then, of course, there has been a lot of talk once again in the cruise world regarding cruises starting back up again, CDC dragging its feet and therefore maybe not really going back up again. So there is a lot to talk about today. And of course, we want to know what your opinions are, what you think of the most recent developments.
Or what you need help planning.
Exactly. And as a reminder, towards the end of this month, maybe beginning next month, we will be publishing our very, very first episode of TTT Travel News. Mm-hmm. Now, in order to publish that, we are going to need some input from you guys.
Yep.
So we're going to pick your brain a little bit on certain topics, on certain developments that have taken place in the past month. So once again, we have a very full program. So let me go through the comments here and see who all is in here with us. I see Anne Handley was the first one in today. Hey, Anne, how are you doing today? Our moderator, Anthony Simone. Always Anthony in here. That is awesome. I really like how loyal he is.
Yeah, he's a great
That's
guy.
Fantastic.
We appreciate you, Anthony.
Always remember that, my friends. Always remember that. So let's give our moderator here the welcome he deserves with his own personalized clip. Anthony Simone, ladies and gentlemen, turning in from the state of Florida. Then after a few meetings and greetings, I see Anne is throwing in the first question already. Are you planning to book any of the cruises out of Nassau or Cozumel? Just curious. Well, Anne, Kimberly actually started looking into that today.
Yeah, I haven't seen
kind of get a feel of what the possibilities are, if any. Maybe you can elaborate just a little bit about that?
Well, I know the Royal Caribbean ones are now up to be booked. So if anybody wants to book one, let me know. I can help you with that. But I'm not sure what's going on at Cozumel yet. I know there was some talk about MSC perhaps starting to go out of Cozumel. But I know that the Royal Caribbean stop in Cozumel. There's also going to be starting up St. Martin as well. And that's going to be where the Celebrity goes out. And I did look at those as well. They don't have prices up yet, but boy, those itineraries are nice. Ooh.
What kind of itineraries are we talking again?
Like Aruba. Yeah, really nice itineraries. Me and Megan are really going to enjoy ourselves.
Okay. How's that?
Because me and Megan can go.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Hi, Megan.
Anyways, Anthony isn't quite sure yet. He is responding to Anne's question as well in here. So looks like the opinions are already a little bit divided here. Anne says, I can't, but I sure would like to. My husband still works even though I'm retired now. And we have a cruise already booked in October. So we save his vacay for that and camping in the summer. Hey, there you go. That is a way to go about it.
You have plans. You can't do everything.
No, there's only so much you can do.
I try. I really try.
Anthony then asking Anne what ships you will be going on in October, to which Anne replies, the Mardi Gras for the La Lido Loca group cruise. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun, without a doubt. And very hopeful that cruising will be back by then.
I'm hopeful too.
Yeah, I think, aren't we all? And you know, the messages lately have been very contradicting.
Very mixed.
Yeah, so one day it's like, yay, cruises are going to be back up and running again.
And the next day it's like,
and the next day you hear something about, you know, the CDC coming out with a statement saying, oh no, we're going to hold off the boat, quite literally.
My favorite one was a CDC lady saying, oh, but I don't think it's up to us. I think it has other people involved. I think it's up to other people. I'm like, and Dawn did a whole rant on it.
Classic
Tony
bureaucrat.
did a rant on it, pretty much.
Classic bureaucracy.
And it's like, okay, so if you're not stopping it and you're saying you're not stopping it, who is?
Yeah. The whole attitude of someone do something, but no one knows what it is that they're doing.
No, or what anyone else did.
Brilliant.
And it's everybody else's fault but theirs.
Yeah, indeed. Ashley's World from the state of
Ashley.
Kentucky is in here. Welcome in, Ashley. Glad to have you on board today. Just Dave also
Hi,
tuning in.
Dave.
Hey, Dave, what's going on, my friend? Welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. And then I see, after a few minutes and greetings, that the Duchess of Drinks is with us, Megan Morris.
I want to see her
Also
clip.
from the state of Kentucky. And yes, of course, you will get to see her clip. There we go. That's the Duchess tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back in the International Travelers Hangout, Megan. Awesome of you to join us once again. And I'm sure you're counting down those days to the Dominican Republic. Because that is, how many days are we out, Kimberly? I'm sure you've looked at your countdown. Yeah, it's still 50. We're just not, I don't know, we're really not getting through that 50 fast enough.
I know, it's taking
awful. It's really awful. I mean, okay, if we hit like, say, 30, it's like, okay, that's less than a month.
We're going,
we can work with that, but we're still like,
Well, the good news is I have a lot of other things to look at now.
Well, yeah, you do, but, you know. Anyways, I see we're 7 minutes in the chat, but already 20 people watching. That is fantastic, guys.
Thank you.
As a quick reminder, if you haven't done so yet, please hit those thumbs up for us. We would really appreciate it. And particularly early on in the live stream, your thumbs up matter to get our live stream in favor with the YouTube gods.
Yes, and I have a request, okay? I don't know if any of you noticed this, but we are, for our subscribers go at $13.99.
Oh yeah, that's right. So check.
Share us out. Share us out.
Let's see if we can touch that 1400.
Let's see if we can get
nice
there today. That would be great, because you know what we've been doing? We've been on this thing where, okay, $13.99, $13.98.
Yeah, like the bouncy ball thing.
$13.97, $13.99, and it just, if we could get to like $14.05, that'd be even better.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, more is better in that case, but you know, if we just touch that 1400, I'm a happy camper already. So there's Anne greeting us personally. Hi again. I see Jonathan Short from the Six Traveling Shorts is in the house. Hey, Jonathan, what is going on? Glad to have you with us once again. If Shauna's in the area, please say hi to her from us.
Hello.
Then a whole bunch of meetings and greetings taking place. I see Eric B is in the house from Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome back, my friend. Always good to see you.
You need to call me and book.
That's right. Eric is one of those fellow travelers who does plan on coming along. The last time that I heard him talk about it, he said it's 80% sure. 80% sure it was going to happen. So we're very hopeful that he can push it further to the triple-digit mark.
100%.
Get him on board once again.
Because you know what? I don't think prices are going to go down, honey. I think they're only going to go up.
Yeah, it is starting to look that way for sure.
I've been keeping an eye on them, though.
Yeah.
You know I do.
Don and Heather in the house from Texans Who Travel. Hey guys, what's going on? Glad to have you in here as well once again. Don and Heather from Texans Who Travel, who were with us in Mexico.
Yes.
And for those of you who are not yet familiar with them yet, they are a fairly new channel. So be sure to at some point check them out and show them some love. That would be awesome. Najuma Brown, hey, what's going on? Welcome back in the International Travelers Hangout. Always good seeing you in here. More meetings and greetings going on. Travels with Cheryl and Ed in the house as well. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us.
And there's Lindy Lou.
Lindy Lou is also back in here.
Sweetie.
Welcome back. And I see Dan is in the house as well. Hey, what's going on? I think he tuned in last week too.
I think he did.
Yeah, so glad to have you with us once again here, Dan. Thanks so much for coming. Tyrannical Mystery Covers, another regular here in the International Travelers Hangout. Welcome back, my friend. Always good to have you in here as well.
Everybody's saying hello to each other.
Lots of meetings and greetings.
Hey,
Jamie, Amtrak Travel in the house. Hey, Neil and Kim, 7 more days and I will be back in
Mexico!
Yes, let's get the travel cry going once again. Can't wait. Hope all is well. Yeah, we're doing great here, Jamie. For us, I'm not sure if you're aware of the latest developments, but we will be going to the Dominican Republic in
May.
In the middle of May, basically. And,
May 15th to the 29th.
There's a whole group of us going, and we're very much looking forward to that. So we have a little longer to wait than you, but I'm sure that you're very excited about your upcoming trip. And hey, if you really are going to enjoy it even half as much as you did last time, I think you should be a happy camper. Cheryl and Ed are saying, looks like Lido Low, Campero DJ both booked Adventure of the Seas on June 12th.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically the conversation that we have going in here at this point in time. Cruising, yes, is it going to be back up and running? Or no, is it not going to be back up and running?
Well, they are going to be good for June. That's okay. Those June ones are good.
The June ones are good.
Yeah, these ones that they're booking are the ones that are going out of Nassau, Bahamas. So these ones are good.
Yeah. But that does seem to be the trend anymore, that cruise lines seem to be, done with the whole thing of U.S. ports.
Well, they're not done with it. They're just tired of waiting.
Well, done with the whole CDC saying, you know what, no, you cannot do this. No, we're going to extend the cruise ban.
But here's the thing. It's not even making it. I got to say, it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, with everything coming down and vaccination rates going up and everything starting to reopen, and the masks are now, depending on where you live, aren't even part of anything anymore. And where we are, we're still doing masks, but there are some easing and regulations here.
Yeah.
So it is changing, and it's changing daily.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to talk about it anymore right now.
Okay. Are you about to go on a rant?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's not do that.
And it's going to be a big one, and you're not going to get through everything.
No, that would be bad. So I'm glad you interrupted yourself. Dennis in the house. Hello, Kim and Neil, fellow travelers, popping in before I leave for the featherball. Good for you.
Don't go to sleep.
Good for you. Thank you so much for joining us, Dennis.
Stay awake, Dennis.
Very, very long-standing member of our community at this point, and always seems to be coming back to the videos we post as well, which we very much appreciate.
We appreciate it so
remember
much.
that. And hey, there is no better teacher for pronunciation of certain words than Dennis. Absolutely not. I mean, he's very strict, but he's good.
Yes. And I think I'm going to say Coco K.
Oh, you're going to get it now. If Dennis starts ripping into you, you had it coming.
The Florida K.
Because he taught us that. I think you just made the poor man's ears bleed, but okay. Hey, Margaret! Hey, what's going on? Thanks so much for joining us. Would love to cruise, but have to stick relatively close to home for my dad. Probably taking the family to Disneyland in the fall. Cruising will have to wait until next year.
You know what? You have a better idea of what everything is by next year, too. So, I mean... Yeah.
And that's of course, completely understandable. I mean, family comes first. Absolutely. Anyways, Margaret, we're happy to see you in here once again. So, welcome back. Cheryl and Ed are saying we're looking at Vision of the Seas out of Bermuda in August.
Okay. I was looking at some of those too out of Bermuda.
Out of Bermuda?
Yeah.
That sounds like very expensive to fly into.
Well, here's the thing. I was looking, I just did a little peeky, but it's about $380 for us to fly to Nassau, round trip per person.
Yeah.
To fly to St. Martin was about $400 and some odd dollars round
per person.
Trip. Yes.
Yeah, that's gets pricey.
To St. Martin. Yeah, the airfare is going to be what's going to be. But like I said, I didn't really look at a whole bunch of dates. I didn't find a good spot. I was just doing peeky. Now, I haven't sat down and tried to plan anything. Now, keep in mind, too, there might be ways to do airfare. It used to be that airfare with the cruise lines was just absolutely ridiculous. Like, who the heck would book that? But now they've started to do it that it's more on par with other airlines.
Yeah.
So you might be able to get a good deal that way by booking directly with the cruise line. Or you might be able to bundle the deal and do a night before and a night after the cruise with your airfare and two nights hotel stay. So there are different ways to save some money on this. I just need to see what the best way is for what our plan is.
Yeah. Anthony, reminding everyone here to smash the like button. Thank you so much for that reminder, Anthony. Megan says, Kim, I cannot think of anyone better to lose my cruise virginity to. Nice. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says he is stuck at 230 fellow travelers.
Now 227.
Oh,
See,
boy.
he's doing it to you too. Up and down and up and down this view.
Boy. Anthony says he always shares us up. We appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says we're at 1.4K.
We are?
We are? I don't know. Lindy Lou says, hi, Neil Kimberly. This time of day is good for me. Awesome.
Oh, we're glad.
That's great. We're glad that it works out for you. That's awesome. Jeffrey Resendiz in the house. Hey, Jeffrey. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you in here once again. Jeffrey Resendiz, regular here in our Travel Talk Show. All right. Let's see. What else is going on? Tyrannical Mystery Covers. I sent you a picture now of my new fur baby Minnie. I'll check that out.
I can't wait.
I'll check that out for sure. Margaret saying hi to everyone. Eric says, waiting for my boss to say yes. He told yesterday I couldn't give me an okay yet. He is one of those non-travelers who get mad when people ask off for travel. He goes on vacation and still works. Oh, okay. One of those folks. I gotcha. Dan says that he has 31 days to go to Rio Palace Peninsula. All right.
It's, oh my God.
I'm telling
you,
you're going to have a blast out there.
We loved it enough that we're going to another Rio that's set up the same way in the Dominican.
Well, almost the same way.
Yeah, it has the adult area and it has the...
Yeah, okay, but not...
I picked it because of that.
Yeah, but despite, it being the same brand of resorts, I don't think it's going to be exactly the same, like a copy.
It's very similar.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's still a different country. There's going to give a different twist to it. I would imagine the entertainment is not going to be Mexican, but Dominican.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, that is one of the things that we can only speculate about at this time. Megan says, to Anthony, that his life was fantastic last night / this morning. You're becoming a pro. Oh,
wow.
Seems like Anthony had a good thing going last night. That's awesome. Jamie says that he wore to travel and tour shirt to work today. Everyone's asking. I told him to go check you guys out. Well, that's fantastic.
We really appreciate it.
That is so awesome. Thank you. Cheryl Net are saying, hey, can we agree with you regarding the CDC? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think a lot of people within the travel community that like to go cruising feel the same way about it. It just doesn't make sense anymore.
A lot of what they're doing, like I said, I understand it changes daily. But the problem with the CDC is they haven't changed since when it comes to cruising, since we had the outbreak at the beginning. I mean, they just shut everything down and never look back.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, it's just cruising. That's recreational. But you know what? There are so many people whose livelihoods are dependent on this industry.
Yeah, that obviously depends on who you ask. I mean, there is, I don't know how many people employed in the cruising industry.
And you know what, too? It's not that it really helped travel agents out either. I mean, with the ban on cruising. I'm going on.
Yeah, here you go again. There comes the spiral.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today are in the house. Hey, everyone, I'm on my phone and can't tag anyone. Hey, that's perfectly okay. No worries. Thank you so much for joining us. Ronnie and Alma, just like Don and Heather, had joined us in Mexico.
And are coming to the Dominican.
They're coming to the Dominican as well. Yes, let's do Punta Cana. Yes. Let's do the Woo Crew cry.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, let's see. What else do we have going on? This goes Timberly in response to you butchering the pronunciation of key. Jeffrey says one of his sunset pictures was on the news on Monday night. Really?
Oh, nice.
That's
yeah,
great.
he gets to be on the news because he takes such nice pictures.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you. All right, bunch of meetings and greetings then. Then I see a comment from Anne here. I heard you can fly to Fort Lauderdale, I think it was, somewhere in Florida, then take a ferry to Nassau. I may have misheard and be totally wrong, but maybe cheaper.
You know what? I thought that too. And you probably heard it from me. And I think I was wrong because I had heard it too. And then Rich from Pam and Rich looked it up and he's like, no, I don't think you can. So I haven't dug into it deep enough to know for sure yet. I've been a little busy this week. So, but like I said, I'm waiting to kind of see how this starts to unfold and see who else is interested in going and what the regulations are going to be. As we do know, I mean, you're going to be required to be vaccinated.
Yeah. Then it says we changed to EEST summertime this weekend, so back to 7 hours ahead next week, which would be half midnight for your Wednesday live stream for me. Okay, all right. Wow, yeah, that's right. The time changes, daylight savings does not go in effect on the same day in Europe as it does in the United States. Margaret says Royal says they're going to offer pretty deeply discounted airfare for these summer cruises. Haven't looked because can't go, but it would make sense for them to do to incentivize more people to cruise. Yeah, absolutely. And particularly consider that it's no longer going to be out of the US, at least not for the most part.
Not for the beginning.
Not at all, even at the beginning, I don't think. So that is going to be quite an inconvenience for those traveling from the US or seeking to go on a cruise from the US. All right, let's have a look. Anthony says that he wants a quote for Punta Cana.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he wanted a quote, but I remember that from last time. But he says if you want a quote for Punta Cana, then you can email Kimberly at totravelandtour@gmail.com. That's right. Hey, we got plenty of room left for whoever wants to join us. So.
And if you want one too, Anthony, please let me know what days you want.
Yep.
And what airport you want to fly out of, and I'll be happy to send you one. But you're going to have to private message me and let me know what email to send it to, okay?
Yes. Megan says we would be thrilled if Anthony graces with his presence in the Dominican Republic. So the Duchess is in favor of Anthony joining. Lindy Lou says Anthony had a lot of fun in your life last night, but didn't get enough sleep, but will survive. That's awesome. That's awesome. Margaret says the ban on cruising is killing Alaska. Yes. You would think the CDC would care about that even if they don't care about the cruise ship workers themselves. It's just hurting their own, the U.S. economy itself at this point.
When there was this whole thing on where that was a Congresswoman from Alaska, I believe she was a Congresswoman. I'm not sure. But she was a representative from Alaska, and she was asking the CDC, like, okay, can you give us a timeline? Is this, going to be another 6 months, another 2 months, another month? What are we looking at? What do we tell these businesses? And that's when that woman stepped on her toes. I mean, tripped on her tongue. It was all bad. And she just was pushing blame. Oh, no, it's not up that. I can't say because up that. Yeah.
Okay, something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Eric throwing in the new travel cry, Punta Cana. Yes. And says that there was a senator from Alaska actually who was involved with that. Mm-hmm. Lindy Lou says that she looked at the balcony for two for June 12th on Royal Caribbean, approximately $2,800 for two.
I looked, that's about what I came up with.
Margaret elaborating that it was Lisa Murkowski, senator for Alaska. Okay, that got that cleared up. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. Dawn and Heather then, apparently the popular dance and music in the Dominican Republic is the merengue. Everyone should do some practicing. Shots always make you feel like a better dancer, so drink up the hardy yo-ho.
Oh my God.
I think that's just a little reference to some Irish drinking songs we had playing at the pool while we were in Mexico at the Rio Palace Peninsula. Nice. Tyrannical Mystery Covers can't wait to burn them out. Hey, I think all of us, that goes for all of us at this point. Then it says, depending on the Alaska port like Ketchikan, many of the workers are seasonal and not even from Alaska.
Well, they do pull a lot of people in. And keep in mind, too, with us, that's another option. I mean, Neil and I would have, too, being tour directors that there was the option, like before, of us going up and spending the season in Alaska for some of these things that they have going on up there. Because it's true, some of the areas don't have people full time,
Right.
but some of them do. Some of the smaller towns that really rely on that, and that's their only means of income.
Yeah. All right. It seems like we are all caught up with the chat again. So I think we can get started on. Well, we already actually started discussing that, but you tend to spiral into your rant. But let us know. How do you feel about that whole situation regarding cruising? Do you think it's going to be up and running? Do you think the CDC is going to keep dragging their feet for, well, how long to come? Are you comfortable at this point even looking into cruising? Give us some opinions. Well, some more opinions since we already had a few come in. In the meantime, I'm going to go to, I think the first element that we have planned on.
What?
Well, what do you think? Should we do Fellow Traveler of the Week first, or Travel Vlogger Spotlight, or you want to do the background game first?
I think we should do the travels.
The travels. Travels to where?
The Travel Vlogger Spotlight.
Okay. All right. Travel Vlogger Spotlight. All right.
Hi, Ruth.
I see Ruth Todd is in the house. Hi, you two. I'll be listening but not watching. I need to unload groceries from my car and put away. Hey, Ruth, it's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for joining us. And,
we're glad to have you here.
Hey, it's perfectly okay to basically make use of our live stream as if it were a radio. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's get started here with Travel Vlogger Spotlight. That's a good idea, actually. We usually don't do that first. So what did we select for Travel Vlogger Spotlight? Well, that is a vlog by Fisher Fun Ventures.
Don't we have an intro for this? Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do the intro. Okay.
He did nothing. Right. He did it all wrong.
That's okay. I'll just do the order reverse this time. Anyways, they went to an axe throwing place in Florida, the Fishers. Oh my God. And Flamingo Pam was there too. Yeah, they had a whole group of them, and they just had a blast. They really enjoyed themselves. You could just tell they were having a great time. And it is an awesome place too. It's you can throw a bunch of axes. They have all kinds of games going on with that too. Challenges basically, which they will show you one in the vlog. And the food, not to mention, seems to be extensive. There is, it isn't like, just a few hot dogs and burgers and that is it. No, you have some serious options to pick from while you're there. Well, as good travelers, you should be good foodies too. At least it helps if you are. So, yeah, we thought it was an amazing example, really, of how you can still go places, how you can still explore places that might be closer to home, but still have a great time. And that is all what it is still about at this point in time as a traveler. So congratulations to Fisher Fun Ventures. And well, let me play the clip now that I have talked about what we, elected for our Travel Vlogger Spotlight. So here we go with the clip. That's right. That was Travel Vlogger Spotlight in the wrong order this time. But hey, at least we still got to play the clip.
Hi, Nick D.
Nick D in the house. Whoa. Where is Nick? Oh boy. He is back. I don't trust Megan enough to go to an axe throwing place. Not after the arrow incident. Oh, I sense that we missed something here. Anyways, let's play the clip for Nick D, also moderator here in the International Travelers Hangout. Big welcome back to you, Nick. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Nick, who, just like Megan and Don and Heather and Ronnie and Alma, we're all in Mexico. Seems like we got a great part of our Mexico crew in here today. That's awesome. I like that. I'm going to go back a little bit in the chat because Kimberly just randomly selected a comment to respond to. So I'm going to go back to where we were. Clay Meir in the house. Welcome back to you, Clay. Fantastic to have you with us in here once again. Clay Meir, regular in our live stream. Anne says, I'm going to start supper, but I'll take you with me. All right, sounds good, Anne. What are you making? Anything good? Let's see. Lindy Lou says, LOL, drinking definitely helps my dancing.
Yeah, mine too.
Well, looks like I'm kind of thinking it is Dawn typing. So I think Dawn from Texas Would Travel was right about that one then. And says the axe throwing tempted me. Anyone ever been to a Renaissance festival?
Yes.
Yes, we have done that. As a matter of fact, every year there is one in our area in West Newton, right?
Yeah.
And we really had a good time there. It's a lot of fun for sure. We have like the jousting between knights and everything, and all kinds of goofy little medieval games and shows. It's really a neat thing.
Nice.
Yeah. The food is just a little pricey, but.
And you know what? I wasn't that wild about the food.
And yeah, it's mediocre, but
I mean,
it gets the job done, I suppose.
I mean, my daughter Allison, she just was like crazy about that big turkey leg, the big smoked turkey leg. She loved that.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any interest.
Yeah. Getting a compliment here. Neil and Kimberly, you look like you already have your DR haircuts. You guys look very nice. Well, thank you. We really appreciate that.
I didn't cut my hair.
No, neither did I. I had a shower though, so maybe that makes a difference. I'm clean. That's right.
I did do my color conditioner on my hair, so it's darker again.
Yeah. Eric says, I got a lot of masks to burn. May as well keep a few in case of a new pandemic.
Oh,
don't even say that, Eric. Don't even say that.
Hey, Troy!
Troy! What's going on, my friend? Hello, everyone. I'm listening, but cooking. Oh, hey, so is Anne. So is Anne. So you're not the only one there. And Ruth was doing groceries. So it seems like people are tuning in to our live stream despite being quite busy, which we very much appreciate. Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. Lindy Lou says, no cruising for me until I see how it's going. Yeah, that is kind of where I stand as well.
I would jump on a cruise ship right now.
Yes, me and Kimberly are a little bit, let's say, divided on the issue. So, which makes it all the more interesting to see who is on whose side, basically, on the matter, so to say. Dennis talking to Eric over here, and I see the Griswolds are in the house. Hey, everyone. Hey, what's going on, Danny? Thank you so much for joining us. Griswold family vacay in the house. Let's play the welcome clip because they are a moderator here. Thanks so much for joining us once again, Danny from Griswold Family Vacay. Now, Kimberly just made me aware that I completely missed someone who I have not seen in our live stream before. Paul Fines, welcome in, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Glad to see you.
Absolutely. If I recall correctly, you have not been in here before. If you have, then I do apologize for not remembering. Anyways,
sometimes people just stay and listen.
Anyways, be advised that you have entered a very interactive live stream. So what we do in here is that we more so have a conversation with everyone in the chat rather than rambling off one story after another while you slowly fall asleep. We don't do that in here. So you will notice that we go over a lot of comments.
And we're very interactive.
Exactly. That's how we roll here. On Friday night, we play games, a little bit of goofy games, but games.
They get a little racy.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you tuning in from? What kind of travel do you like? Let us know. Let's see. A bunch of meetings and greetings. That's always good to see. And yes, guys, please do make sure that whenever you see someone pop in the chat.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Make sure you say hello. Take those 2 seconds it takes because odds are you will get to them before we do. Consider that we go over comments and therefore are a little bit behind every time. Good. I see that Paul Vines is getting a warm welcome here. That's awesome. Cheryl and Ed are saying we have been to the Ren Fair at Mount Hope Winery in Lancaster, PA area. Great times. See, that Lancaster, nice. It was one of those areas not too far away from where we live that we have not yet explored.
I have.
Yeah, okay, you have.
Years
not
and
me.
Years and years ago.
Not me.
Like a lot of
And certainly
years
not
ago.
together.
No.
Let's have a look here. And in response to Kimberly's question, making Canadian bacon bits today. Too warm here for much else.
Ooh.
Warm? Wait a minute. What exactly is the temperature where you are? You're in New York, right?
I thought she was in California.
Oh, I could have sworn she was in New York. We sent something to them. Remember around Christmas? I think we sent them a card. I
don't
could
know.
have sworn it was New York, but I might be wrong.
I could be
Anyways,
wrong,
and
too.
correct, whichever one of us is wrong. Dennis says the turkey legs are at Disney for around $12, but free on board Disney Cruise Line at the buffet after the Pirate Night fireworks.
I don't like it. I don't like turkey, and I don't want that big turkey smoke. Yuck.
See, I'm okay with turkey, but it has to be good turkey. And I like it with turkey gravy. That's important. Very important. Lindy Lou says, I'm tired. No cooking tonight. I'm thinking pizza delivery tonight. Oh, hey, that would be a perfect solution for that for sure.
Eddie, what are you doing?
Let's see. More meetings and greetings going on. All right. Very, very good. What are you doing? Are you trying to get the dog?
He wants up, but he doesn't.
He has no bones, of course.
No bones.
All right. So looks like Eddie is ready for his screen time. I'm sure that Dennis will be thrilled about that. Look,
Say
Dennis.
Hello.
There is Eddie.
Say hello to everybody.
Our channel's mascot.
Say hello.
Gonna say hi? Or are you just gonna be, Eddie and just be chilling on mommy's lap?
Mama's baby.
Oh boy. Anne says you are right near Niagara Falls, Buffalo area, but 72 degrees out. Yeah.
Well, it's like 70 here too, isn't it? I don't
A
know.
little warm. I think just a little bit warm, but same ballpark. Same ballpark for sure. All right. I think we can do. What about guess the background game? I think that would be good.
Okay.
Let's do guess the background. So we're going to show you a little bit more of the background here. So okay, the ship. Okay, I get it. You can read that. That did not work out. Do not mess my head up. It is hard as it is to get it the way it is. So, okay, the ship is pretty obvious, but we're going to give you the challenge. Okay, obviously there is a ship here, Kimberly.
No, but it says Holland America, but it doesn't say which one it is.
Okay, fair enough. But there isn't that many to pick from. So they're going to have this guessed very quickly. So yes, it is a Holland America ship, but which one? And where was this picture taken? What port? And that is probably going to be your biggest challenge. Now, the picture itself doesn't show you a whole lot of the port, which makes it all the more challenging because now you're going to have to think, okay, well, what kind of cruise ports are out there? Let's see. What else is going on? There's a comment from Jeffrey here. Kim, I don't think there is a ferry boat from Fort Lauderdale straight to Nassau, Bahamas.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, there have been conflicting statements that we have kind of come across. Yeah, we gotta look into that, and we are going to let you know. So, Anthony says that he just got into Delaware.
Okay.
Good deal. Good deal. Anthony on the road once again. Let's see here. Dennis says Turkey is also not good for arthritis. A compound in Turkey is an inflammatory. Oh, yeah, then that would not be a good plan. Dennis is indeed happy to see our travel channel's mascot. I figured he would be. Eric says that he loves turkey breast wings, if cooked right, are also great. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I like turkey like from the oven and everything, but then it has to be, with the gravy and stuff.
I don't eat chicken wings either.
No? Megan is guessing, is this ship the Holland America Baltimore? No, it's not in Baltimore.
It doesn't, no.
Not the Eurodam either. Jeffrey, I did notice this comment of yours, and therefore I just had a look back in the chat and found the comment that I missed. My apologies for that. Megan's saying Miami. No, it's not Miami either. Yeah, it is Holland America, but which one? Which one? There's multiple ships that Holland America has. Edward, says Eric. I know. Nick very dryly noting the picture was taken outside.
No, actually, this was indoors.
Yeah, it was like a magic ceiling, all right. Megan asking, was it the Rotterdam? I don't know ship names. Oh, see? So it is a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be. Lindy Lou is in favor of Holland America, from what it seems like. Where tyrannical covers are, it's 68 degrees. Seems like everyone is having nice spring weather. That's awesome. Don and Heather are guessing Puerto Rico. No, it was not in Puerto Rico.
No, you can't see the water system.
Dennis having a good laugh over Nick's dry comment. Jeffrey says, I've been to Nassau, Bahamas, and it's very beautiful over there. Yeah, Nassau is nice, but I will be honest with you, it's not our favorite port. I mean, it's always good to kind of get back there and like, we're on vacation again, we're on a cruise again. But there are ports out there that we're like, oh, this is really nice. Nick goes, Nassau, Bahamas. Is that a cruise that goes from Nassau to
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
It does. The Nassau.
All right, Nick.
Nassau. It's a Nassau.
Lindy Lou says, Megan Rotterdam is an Holland America ship.
It is.
Oh, it seems like Texans Who Travel are going to run with it. Very, very good. Yes, this is the new Amsterdam. So therefore, we have the first points awarded. That is going to Texans Who Travel. How many points do they get?
1 million.
And they can redeem them in Dominican Republic?
Yes.
Okay. Any inflation going on with that?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think you can get a shot with that.
A shot. Not even a full glass or something. Just a shot.
No, just tequila.
Yeah. Dennis says that he loves endless hot wings.
I don't get the whole wings thing. It's just not me.
Don and Heather saying New Amsterdam to pronounce it the Dutch way. Oh, look at you showing off there. Nice. Dennis says Nick scores again. LOL. That's great. All right, so we have established what ship it is. Texans Who Travel were right. It is the New Amsterdam, the New Amsterdam to pronounce it the Dutch way. But what port was this?
Dennis, are you still in Greece? Are you making any plans to change your location? Or are you still good where you are? Just curious.
Yeah, let us know what's going on with that, Dennis. Those points went so fast in Cancun, say Texans Who Travel.
They did.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. I mean, with an inflation like that. New Statendam? No. The Texans Who Travel, Don and Heather got it. It was indeed the New Amsterdam. Eric says, I thought everyone liked chicken wings. No, not everyone. Kimberly is not a fan. No, I eat them. I like chicken wings. But they're not all created equally. I'll have to say that. Megan fires another attempt. Cozumel. No, not Cozumel. I'll give this away. It is in, well, technically, yeah, this part of the Caribbean.
Yeah, and it's also in the United States.
Yeah, Caribbean and United States. That should eliminate a lot. Jeffrey says, one of my cousins got married over there. We stayed at the Comfort Suites. We could use everything at the Atlantis Hotel. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. We actually had a little bit of a peek inside the Atlantis Hotel. And I'm not sure, were you there for that? No, you went on a different excursion. But yeah, I had a peek inside. It looked beautiful in there. Absolutely.
Me and Jake had done a walking beer tour.
Yeah.
It was beer and art. I like that combination. New
Statendam, Lindy Lou corrects herself. Yeah, Dutch spelling can be tricky for sure. Absolutely. Megan fires away again. Roatan. No, it's not Roatan either. Ronnie also very much favors the wings. Yeah, I think most people do.
I'm alone. Pretty much alone in this.
I'm afraid you are. Belize, St. Thomas. Megan giving it all she got in here, but no, it has not been guessed yet. Texans Who Travel, on the other hand, look a little bit closer to the U.S. Is this Fort Lauderdale? No, but you are more in the direction for sure. Then it says, after you've been to Atlantis, done the Queen Stairs and the Astra Zoo, really no reason to disembark at Nassau and deal with the aggressive vendors unless going to the McDonald's for the free Wi-Fi. That's a bit harsh, I would say, Dennis, but hey, opinions differ for sure. Paul Vines is taking a shot there. St. Croix. No, it's not St. Croix. You know what? I haven't
been there.
No, neither have I. Neither one of us has been there yet. Megan says Cape Canaveral. No, it's not there. Tell you what, all our cruises so far have been either, well, not for you, but that we have done together have been either out of Fort Lauderdale or out of Miami. Well, and Baltimore. We did Baltimore once. Yeah. Cheryl and Ed are saying Miami. Daniel Field says, hey, really late. Hey, rather late than ever, Daniel. Thank you so much for joining us. Dennis says, still marooned in Greece. LOL, no travel plans this year. Dennis, at this point, I think you can apply for citizenship.
I know.
Goodness. Still stationed in Greece, all right.
Hey.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey.
Okay, knock it off. Kimberly, knock it off. What are you doing? Stop it. Anyways, is this Half Moon Key? No, it's not Half Moon Key. Nick goes, the keys. Yeah, I know. Troy, what is going on? Oh, yes, Key West smoke wings are really good. And yes, very, very good. Both you and Nick had it correct. Yeah, very good. So it the first one from Don and Heather was kind of close. Half Moon Key. I mean, that was the first key. And then Nick hit it home first with the keys. And Troy specified it a little bit further. Key West. Yes, that is 100% correct. So you're looking at right behind us the Holland America's New Amsterdam, to pronounce it the Dutch way once again. And this was taken, this picture, in Key West, which is part of Florida, believe it or not. Hard to believe that, you know, Key West is part of the US in a way.
I know. It has it
doesn't feel USy.
I love it.
It doesn't feel USy.
There. Now, look, Neil's making up his own word.
I am. I do that from time to time. If I feel that, you know, there is a word needed that hasn't been, you know.
That isn't part of English.
Yeah. And then I just make it up. Well, call me weird. It's the way it is.
There's Dutch words that make more sense than English words sometimes.
Yeah, well, that is the whole thing with different languages. That, you know, there are some words in other languages that don't really have a translation in English.
No.
And meanwhile, it spot on describes a certain thing.
Yeah, it is one word. And yeah. Hey, Nancy.
So a few more we're coming. Nancy in the house? Where?
Nancy Field.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Kimberly. No, hey, what's going on, Nancy? Yeah, that's right. Daniel's here, so you couldn't follow much later than that. So, hey, welcome back. Welcome back to you. We just played some guest background, and it has been guessed between Troy and Nick and Don and Heather from Texans Who Travel. They were correct in that the ship behind us is Holland America's New Amsterdam, and Nick and Troy were right in that the port that this was shot was Key West, Florida. Then it says, yes, stopped in Nassau many times, had a few negative experiences, including local church ladies harassing families with their faith-based hate.
Oh,
Ooh,
my.
That is a no-bueno, to say it in the Dutchess language. Nick says, I was just reminding myself to look for my lost car keys. Oh, okay. I think Nick is kind of like supporting Dennis's efforts to teach you the correct pronunciation of key.
I know that.
Don and Heather feel that they should get 250,000 points for leading people in the right direction. Can you do that? I mean, the inflation is high as it is. Maybe you can give them, you know, a $0.25 in addition to the meal they're already getting. Yeah, that should be possible.
That's fine. Now you get your shot in the glass.
What else would you serve a shot in other than straight from the bottle, which would be kind of strong?
No, just.
What? Oh, just in your hand. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. So yes, once again, congratulations to Texans Who Travel. Very well done, as well as to Nick D and Troy for all together guessing today's background. All right, let's see here. A few more guesses were coming in. I see here one from Lindy Lou, who guessed that it might have been Tampa Bay Port. Well, it does look, you know, you can tell it's a bit of a tropical surrounding. So, Tampa would still be in the tropics for sure. All right. Well, what do you think, Kimberly? Can we move on to the new fellow traveler of the week?
I think we should.
Yeah? Okay. Time for the next fellow traveler of the week. So, what is that about? Fellow traveler of the week is a way for us to kind of give back to our travel community, say thank you to those travelers, those fellow travelers who have been supporting us and kind of like, have put themselves in the spotlight that way. And so what we do then, if they are a creator, now note, you don't have to be a creator to become fellow traveler of the week. If you support us, you support us. Whether you're a creator or not, that doesn't matter to us.
But if you're a creator and you become fellow traveler of the week, you too will get millions of views.
Oh, yeah, right. From our little channel.
Millions!
Dream on.
Millions!
Dream on, dream on. Anyways, we give you a spot on the main page of our channel for a full week. And basically, so in hopes that it gets you a little bit more traffic than you have been getting. Oh boy, look at Troy syringes on the way to have a shot.
True.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, time for fellow traveler of the week. Where's that clip at? Right there, I found it. Here we go. Pam and Rich from Live Adventure with Pam and Rich. Congratulations, guys. Hopefully you do get to catch the replay of this live stream at some point, because I do not believe you're in here at this particular time. But please know that we very much appreciate all the support you have showed to us for our channel, for us. And you have been with us for quite some time at this point. And there's no doubt that you guys are really supporting us.
And you know what, too, is I do want to say thank you to them as well, because you know what, they keep an eye out for me in my travel business too. And they're very much the type of people that, okay, we're not competitors, we're all friends.
Yeah.
We all have our own people that we book. And, you know, just, you know, like, hey, Kim, have you looked into this? This might help you out. You know, you might be able to get some extra days here or do this. And I mean, and I just so appreciate that, you know, to have somebody that does the same thing as me, you know, kind of looking out for me a little bit, I really appreciate. So not just in the channel, but also in, like I said, with that, they've been looking out for me too. And I really appreciate it.
So congratulations again to Pam and Rich from Life Adventures with Pam and Rich. I see a few more comments coming in here. Lindy Lou notes that her first cruise was on the old New Amsterdam in 1983. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a ship before that was called that way. So yes. Erica invented a new number there, Zazillion views.
Yes, which he got when he was fellow traveler of the week.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. Looks like some congratulations coming in for Pam and Rich from the Duchess here. Anthony says, I'm back. Make a quick stop at the Wawa. Okay. All right. Well, welcome back, Anthony. Graham Patterson in the house, all the way from Scotland.
What did you call him?
Graham.
No, you called him Graham.
I probably
Graham!
One day it's going to happen. I will get it right. I will no longer have that, the way it is spelled, get to me. I will get it right. Anyways, Graham, welcome back. Welcome back. Awesome to have you in here once again.
All the way from Scotland.
Yes, I know, right? That's amazing. So we got Dennis in Greece. We got Graham in Scotland. And we got a nice amount here from the US, which is amazing. Do we have any Canadians in the house today?
Probably somewhere. Hi, Edna.
Edna in the house. Hey, what's going on?
Hi,
Thank you so much
Edna.
for joining us. That's awesome. Edna's World, once again, joining the International Travelers Hangout. How have you been?
Good to see you.
Nick says, my one video has 25 views, maybe related to my previous reign as fellow traveler of the week. Probably just me watching my own video. That is such a Nick comment.
It is.
Oh. Okay, let's see here. Lindy Lou says here, I went to Key West on Royal Caribbean Rhapsody of the Seas in 2003. Okay, nice. Did you like Key West?
I love it.
I know, it's like one of your favorite destinations in the Caribbean. I liked it well enough, but nowhere near as much as Kimberly did.
I don't know, I just had this vibe that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it is its own thing, really. It has like its own local cuisine even. It has, yeah, it's different for sure. Cheryl Netter saying we're up to 55 fellow travelers today. Yay! All right, good for you, good for you. Let's see, more meetings and greetings going on. So, okay, I see we have a bunch more fellow travelers in the chat. So once again, as a quick reminder, if you haven't done so yet, please hit those thumbs up for us. We would really appreciate that. And make sure you are connected with us. We would appreciate that too. Turn that notification bell on because we have a lot of content coming out, particularly from our last trip, which was to Mexico. Very, very amazing group trip. And I cannot possibly tell you how I'm just sitting here smiling whenever I'm working on those videos. It's like,
I know. He's He's like,
it's so
Kimberly,
amazing.
come here, look at this. Kimberly, come here, look at this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then
yeah.
we had this our next video coming out is going to actually be about the food.
Yes, that's right. Now I'll be going over that a little bit later, but there's going to be 2 videos about the food actually, with good reason. Cheryl and Ed are saying here we have not been to Key West since our Disney cruise in 2009. I think that was the year. Okay. So a lot of people in here have been to Key West at one point or another, nevertheless. That's interesting. Dennis asking you, Kimberly, have you taken you to Wawa for subs, hoagies, and pretzels?
Well, we don't have one of those around us.
No, I don't even know what it is. I
We
mean,
don't have
yeah,
one.
obviously they sell subs and hoagies, but yeah,
We don't have one.
I guess not. Nick says, I'm too afraid of the Wicked Witch of the Key West to go there, but I've been to Oz, so maybe it will be okay. Okay, Nick. Oh, that is funny. All right. So, what other travel news have you guys come across that you wish to discuss with everyone here? With us, with everyone in the chat? Let us know. Once again, we have announced around the time that our channel celebrated its very first anniversary that we will be adding a new element to our channel, which is TTT Travel News.
Yes, and we're doing it quite different than everybody else does it.
Well, we think that we are.
We think we are.
We're not sure that we are, but we think that we are.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Tell a little bit about it. You were about to say something about it.
Well, the way we're doing it is instead of doing little bits of news continuously, we tend to talk about news of what's going on in the travel industry and in the travel world, you know, on our Wednesdays. And then we keep our Fridays a little more, let's just say, fun.
Yeah.
And
definitely
but
a little
we wanted
more
a way
fun.
to basically incorporate like a really to the point kind of video on looking back at the month and not just about what came out as far as, you know, like, well, Royal Caribbean said this, well, this one said that.
No.
More like, okay, we were talking about what Royal Caribbean said and Megan Morris said this.
Eric B said that.
Eric B said that. And coming at it that way, and it looked back at the month and what we've all talked about within the community.
It kind of stems forth from the belief that we are not the only travelers in here. So it isn't only our voice that matters here.
It's everybody's.
It's everyone's.
Yeah.
So, and we, as we have said, we like to think of ourselves more as a community rather than a channel. And we want that to show in the content that we create. So let's see. I see some more comments coming in, and I see that. Oh, wait a minute. Anthony was asking, "Is it Sheets in PA?" Oh yes, Sheets is big here. Sheets
I love
is very
Sheets.
big. Yeah. Shell and Ed are saying, "Wow, it's like Royal Farms." But
we don't have Royal Farms either, hon.
There's many things we don't have here. Yeah. There is the Crazy Spaniard. What, are you cruising already?
Yes.
Nice ship. Well, thanks, Raphael. And
I'm cruising with
thanks
Megan.
so much for joining us today. Raphael from Visos Travel tuning in.
Let's see. I like to see his clip.
If Amanda's out there, say hi to her. Yes, let's pull the clip up for that Crazy Spaniard. Where is it? Let's see. Right there. There we go. From the state of Oklahoma, it's Raphael tuning in from Visos Travel.
Raphael,
Now, there is maybe a little bit of a rumor going on that I may have caught wind of during your live stream yesterday.
Are we going to Spain?
No, Kimberly. The Visos are actually starting to consider Punta Cana. That is kind of what it's starting to look like.
Well, let me know.
So, yeah, we really hope that they can make it. But we're hopeful for sure because it has been a while since they traveled with us. And we would love to have them on board once again. Troy says Key West seceded from the U.S. in 1982 and became the Congo Republic. The Congo Republic then declared war by breaking a loaf of bread over a U.S. admiral. They surrendered the next day and sued the U.S. for damage. What the heck, Troy? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing. I remember watching on the news. Oh, that's hilarious. Jonathan Short says, when I went to culinary school, I was in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and there was a sheet at the bottom of the road that I went to all the time. Yeah. Well, we have a sheet about, let's say, we could walk there.
Yeah.
We could really walk
Sheets
there.
back in the day was just like this little tiny, okay, Sheets was completely different. I actually worked for Sheets years and years ago when I was younger, I started into the bridal industry and I worked at a shop selling gowns. But I made hardly anything because they considered they were training me. So I had to work 2 other jobs to afford to work at the bridal shop. And Sheets was one of the other jobs that I worked. But back then, Sheets was a lot smaller. We had deli meats, so we did deli. We cut meat. We had sandwiches. We had a little hot table that had like hamburgers and hot dogs. And certain times of year we had that, like the McRib almost. You know what I'm talking about. But that was it. And now Sheets is like all kinds of things. It's like Subway.
Yeah.
Like as far as like all the different kinds of hoagies. There's fish different times of year. There is hamburgers.
They have a whole menu.
Tex-Mex. They have just everything in it. And they also have specialty drinks and milkshakes.
I've come to question actually if gasoline and gasoline products are what's really making up for most of Sheets' bulk of revenue. I'm starting to question that.
What is this?
It's just an icon. Don't see ponies. It's
I never
fine.
saw that before.
Okay, well, that's perfectly okay. It's just like, don't worry about it. It's a technical, something. Let's see. So, here, look, Don and Heather got something about travel news. There's going to be a new $100 million cruise terminal in Galveston. Starting in 2022, the Oasis class RCI Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas will sail from Galveston.
Oh, okay.
That sounds good. That is good news. I wonder if Galveston is starting to kind of like eyeball the situation, like in Florida, maybe sense that it has a chance now, really.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Because think about it this way. I mean, once you get past the CDC, then you still have like the individual states that have to make up their minds whether or not they want to start cruising again. So I wonder if Galveston is wreaking its chance here. Dennis is asking Don and Heather if they're going to do anything about the flooding in Galveston.
I don't know too much.
Rafael says, yes, I'm looking at all of my different points that I have and see if I can work something out. That is good. That is good news. And again, we really hope you and Amanda can make it because, last time we got to travel with you guys was just very short-lived. Was also in the Cancun area of Mexico with the Fiesta Americana Condesa at that time. But that was definitely not long enough.
And we are going to be there from the 15th to the 29th.
That's right. Nick says Key West has a drag New Year's Eve that drops a giant high heel. Sadly, my performance was cancelled this year due to COVID. Oh my goodness. Nick,
don't worry, honey. I'll get you an outfit for our next trip.
Oh, that is hilarious. Don and Heather are jokingly saying, like, yeah, we have banned all hurricanes now, so no worries. Just ban them, guys. Just ban them.
Not allowed.
That's right. Then it says New England in the U.S. has Cumberland Farms, the Cumby, which is similar to Wawa. $1 any size coffee, but sandwiches are not made to order. More like Pret a Manger?
I don't know.
Not sure. Huh. Darian is in the house.
Hey,
Howdy
Darian.
to Travel on Tour. Just getting here. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us
We're
today.
glad to see you.
That's Darian from Magnificent Germany with Darian, a channel that, as the title suggests, very much focuses on travel to Germany. And what sets Darian apart really is that, obviously there isn't much travel to Germany and therefore not much room for Darian's favorite meal by the name of spaghetti ice. So therefore, he went to Helen, Georgia, and found that it is pretty much an enclave of Germany. So, and he did find his spaghetti ice there.
But the machine was broke.
So that is that's right. Unfortunately, the machine was broke, but it's about the principle, let's say. He did find a place in the US, not in Germany, that is kind of like Germany and does have spaghetti ice. So,
but not for you.
Apparently. But yeah, that's once again a great example of something that you can do, places where you still can go. And for the foreseeable future, it still seems like we have to stick with places like that. Let's see
Hey,
here.
Nancy.
Wait a minute. I saw.
Woo!
There you go. The travel cry of the Stokes. Nice. I like that. Nancy in the house. Hey there, Kimberly Neil. Much love. Right back at you, Nancy. Right back at you. And please say hi to Anthony from us as well if he is somewhere out there around you. Yeah, it's really a bummer you cannot make it to the Dominican Republic with us. But we understand you can only spend money once. And
she's waiting.
We know you and Anthony are waiting.
That cruise,
you're eyeballing those cruises. And we know you are. And
if you need me to book you something, let me know.
Yeah. Manger. Oh, manger. Oh, okay. It's a French word. Okay, got you now. Let's see here. Meetings and greetings going on. Nice. Jonathan says we are going to go back to Das Ice Cream when they get the machine fixed. Yeah, there you go. There's a good moment to do it all over again, right? Darian says, this Saturday is my Germany YouTubers marathon, starting at 6 a.m. EST till whenever it ends, I suppose. I will be starting out the lives, then several channels will be on after. Nice. That's awesome.
Great.
Like a whole Germany themed, basically a marathon like that. That's great. That's really good. Rafael says, I made spaghetti ice yesterday. Did you now, Rafael? And how did that work out? Was it good? Eric says, Pret a Manger is big in London and New York City. Yeah, well, New York City is still like, 500 miles from here? Something like that. It's a good distance away. Let's see. More meetings and greetings going on. Awesome. Nancy says, we booked. Oh,
I figured you did.
Good job. Well, hopefully it's going to get through.
Oh, yeah, those ones will book.
Yeah. Which itinerary do you have, Nancy? What else? More meetings and greetings. Then Margaret, the Galveston Royal Caribbean Terminal has been in the works since 2019. There is a push to turn Galveston into a fairly large cruise port for the western states with Carnival, Disney, and Royal. Oh, that's a great development. Well, that's definitely something we could use. Good info. Nathan Rita in the house. Hey, what's going on, Nathan? Welcome back. Nathan Rita, regular here in the International Travelers Hangout. Dennis says, Prêt-à-porter is ready to wear. Prêt-à-manger is ready to eat. Ah, okay. All right. Gotcha. Let's see. More meetings and greetings. Good deal. Rafael says, amazing. Everyone in our family loved it. Nice. Nancy says, we hopped onto the Royal Caribbean Adventure of the Seas, have a balcony cabin, sailing on our 30th wedding anniversary.
Aww.
That is awesome. That is totally awesome.
Congratulations.
Yes, congrats in advance. And that's going to be, I really, really hope it's going to go through for you guys.
These are going.
For sure?
Yeah.
Good deal. They miss us too, they say. Yeah, I know. Well, hey, we will travel again together. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen at some point. Absolutely. Are we all caught up again here? I think we are.
Okay, goodbye.
No, Kimberly. What is wrong with you? Look at Margaret. And Prêt à Naviguer is ready to cruise.
Yes.
Yeah. Good deal. Nancy says, Kimberly said, these are going. All right. So that is set in stone then. Nice. Yeah, I just hope that, the world will come to its senses, really, and start to realize that this is not the way to go. This is not the way to handle everything that's going on right here. It's completely over the top. There is no need for this. All right. Good. All caught up again. Yes, let me talk a little bit about the vlogs that we have coming up, because we have a whole little bit of a program kind of vlogs that we want to get out there. And so let me share that with you. Here we go. We have several upcoming Rio Palace Peninsula vlogs. So we're starting off with the sit-down restaurants. I'm hopeful that it will be published either Sunday or Monday. This Sunday or this Monday. Now, because of the sizable buffet, and we have breakfast and we have dinner, we decided that we turn the buffet into its own video. Then there is going to be a video regarding the entertainment, so that will be coming up too, because there was plenty to do at the resort, really. And then, last but not least, fellow travelers fun. We have plenty of footage of great times and great memories with our fellow travelers out there in Mexico. Oh, yeah, right. Have you started your 5 minutes of lies again?
Yes, I have.
And so we decided that there was the necessary shenanigans going on too. So we're going to turn that into completely its own video. All right, back to the comments then. Nancy says there are definitely going to be some hoops to jump, though. Yeah, I can only imagine. Nancy, then we are so happy that you're going to the amazing Dominican Republic. The Rio Palace is a lovely place. Yeah, and we hope that will be no different this time, Nancy. It is still a Rio, so hopefully, if it is anything similar to where we were at in the Cancun area, we're going to be golden. And is very much looking forward to the vlogs that we have coming out.
Oh, good.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Raphael wondering, so I missed the background. What's the deal with it? Okay. So basically, Raphael, the background consists of the Holland America New Amsterdam behind us. So New Amsterdam, if you want the English version. And it was docked at the time at Key West, the port of Key West. And it was already guessed. So yeah, you did miss that part, unfortunately. And the points went to Nick and Troy for getting Key West correct, and to Don and Heather for getting the ship correct. Now he said, I might have had just a little bit of fun there with the group. Just a little bit, right,
just
Nancy?
Maybe.
Not too much. Certainly not too much. Just a little bit, right? As he goes, but I'm not responsible for any of my craziness. Oh, you're going to blame that on us now, Nancy.
It was such a good time. It really was. I mean, just unbelievable.
Yeah, and that is why we really couldn't wait to just start, all over again, the whole thing of booking a trip, looking into it. What can we do? Where can we go? That's how the Dominican Republic came up. And next thing you know, there's multiple fellow travelers that jumped on board and said, yeah, Dominican Republic sounds good. And here we are. We already got a nice amount of fellow travelers together that will be joining us. All right. Let's see. Do you have anything else? I think I already went over that. Okay, good deal. So Dan is saying, I cannot wait to see your new vlogs. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we hope you have been enjoying the vlogs that we already have out. There is a total of, well, I'm going to say 2.5, because the short video I did from the scenic view from the highest floor of the Rio Palace Peninsula. To see. Yeah, but it's not the whole vlog. I don't want to count it as such, but it is one of them. And the other two consist of the way the COVID testing is done. That is a video of its own at the Rio Palace Peninsula, because they do that on site. It takes literally 5 seconds and you're done. And the other video is about the beautiful grounds. I just cannot get over how big it looked and how easy it was to navigate at the same time. Distances were so short to walk from place to place. It
was great.
Yeah. Raphael says, it's okay, I'm saving my fellow travelers fun video to the end. Lots of shenanigans. Oh, I believe that. Nancy says, I would never blame you for my craziness. It's most likely due to
BBC.
The BBCs and sexual appliances. That was so funny. I remember the one time she was going to order one of those, and after the word sexo, she stopped. And it sounded like
for some sex.
And I remember the one waiter kind of looked at her like, what the heck are you asking?
I mean, really, she only had a 5 in her hand.
Oh, that is so funny. Seems like Anthony is still on the road. He says he just got to Maryland. Good deal, good deal. I meant BBCs. Yes, we got you. We got you. Hey, Blaine from Rally Creative Travel in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Glad to have you in here. That's awesome. Blaine goes a long time back with us. For those of you who do not know him, which is, I think everyone knows Blaine in here. But I still maintain he is one of the key people, I would say, that caused the first ever spike in our channel. Well, relatively a spike. For us, it was a spike. It meant a substantial increase in fellow travelers when he gave us a spot in that cruiseathon, that first cruiseathon. You know what else is coming up?
It wasn't the first cruiseathon. It was
well,
our first
yeah, I would
cruiseathon
so imagine.
at the beginning.
But hey, you know what else is coming up? In few more weeks from now, I'm going to say, we're going to hit our 100th live stream. Can you believe that?
Oh my gosh.
We will be hitting.
Need to do something.
We will be hitting our triple-digit live stream.
When is that?
I don't know. I have to look into it.
We need to do something.
We are getting up there, and if I look in, the live stream list that we have on our channel, it was the last time I checked, we were at 80 some.
Wow.
So we are coming up on triple digits.
Does that count the Wednesdays and the Fridays?
Well, yeah, of course. But they're both live streams. I mean, a live stream is a live stream. It's that simple. But yeah, we got to think about something for sure. Nancy, LOL, those servers were very accommodating. Ah! Were they now, Nancy? Oh, that's awesome. And says, without Blaine's Cruiseathon, I would never have known you.
See?
That is what I mean. That is exactly what I mean. Yeah. Rafael says, hey, they need to keep the guests happy. Oh, for just $5, Rafael. Wow. Blaine says, oh, thanks, man. That's been fun getting to know everyone. Oh, for sure, for sure. Still kind of bummed out that we couldn't make it to Helen in Georgia. I would have very much enjoyed going there. But hey, like Jonathan mentioned earlier on, he does plan on going back as soon as the spaghetti ice machine is fixed. And I'm sure Darian is all game for that too. So maybe we'll have a second opportunity to make it. Yeah, exactly. Next time. That would be awesome. All right. So do we have any more travel news that you guys wish to share with us? Anything that you think like, hey, that is something that happened this month that, would be good to point out to other travelers out there and might make a great addition to our very first episode of TTT Travel News, which will be published not too long from now. I'd say within a week or two. Mm-hmm. Something like that. You're going to say something?
Yeah, I have a question for you all. And as you know, the whole vaccine thing, me and Neil are going back and forth on. I've been vaccinated.
I have not.
No, and I will be getting my second shot coming up beginning of April. Do you all think that they are going to change the regulations for air travel based on vaccination? Like right now, you need to test negative to come into the United States. Do you think that they're going to say, do away with that test if you're vaccinated? Now, I do notice that some countries, Egypt being one of them, because I always keep my eye on Egypt, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to test to go into the country now. And I believe Iceland is also the same. Iceland is opening up. And
that's good news for Eric because he planned on going to Iceland this year.
And I was looking at some tours with that too.
Yeah.
And if you're vaccinated, you do not have to test to go into the country. So do you think the United States is going to follow suit with that and kind of stop the testing to come back into the United States if you've been vaccinated? What do you all think?
Yeah. Let us know. All right. Let's see. Nancy here. No, my Anthony gives me everything I want for free. Ah! I sure hope so. He's your husband. For crying out loud. I sure hope so for you.
Hey, Dewey.
Dewey in the house. Icy spaghetti. I didn't see any at the grocery store. Welcome in, Dewey. Awesome to have you in there once again. Oh, look at that. 30. We're touching 30 people in the live stream. That's amazing.
Wonderful.
Good deal. Big welcome to everyone who just joined.
And you know what? If you haven't said hello, you better say hello so we can say hello.
Yeah, me and Kimberly were talking about that.
I know I haven't said hello to 30 people.
We have concluded that we have a nice amount of lurkers out there. Yes, you have been noticed, but not noticed.
Yes, we're very happy that you're there, but we'd just like to say hello to you.
Yeah, so if you are in there and you have been following our chats all along, just
say hi.
Let us know you're there. Blaine goes, dang, Nancy. Well, All right. So in response to the question you asked, Kimberly, Daniel comes in here with an answer. He says, air travel? No.
You think we're still going to be required to be tested?
Not for the remainder of 2021, he says.
Okay.
Yeah, that is another thing I wonder about. If those measures are put in place by the airlines, by the cruise ships, by the cruise lines, I should say, then for how long? Or is it going to be a permanent feature? Rafael says, wow, I just checked mine. I'm up to 109 live streams. Oh my gosh, can't believe it.
Wow.
So, Rafael, you mean to tell me that you crossed into triple digits without realizing? Oh man, that's not good. And says, I think eventually, but not for another long while.
Okay.
All right. Megan says the airlines definitely do not want the testing requirement, and their lobby is strong.
See? That if you are vaccinated, they might just, that's what I'm thinking. They're going to stop.
Yeah. Ronnie says, at least I'm thinking it's Ronnie typing. I think they will start saying no test if vaccinated. Yeah. Yeah, that would only make sense, though. Nancy says that's a good question, Kimberly. Maybe in a few months. Okay, yeah, time frames are, that's very hard to speculate.
Like I said, I see that, because like I said, looking at from the travel, looking at it that way, because it used to be some of these places you had to be, it's funny because here's the thing. You had to be tested to go into these other countries, but before you didn't have to be tested to go into the United States. So we're kind of late to the game on that. Now, some of these other countries are starting to say, you know what? If you're vaccinated, you don't need to test. So we just entered you have to be tested when other countries are saying, you know what? If you're vaccinated, no. So we're kind of behind on it. So I just wondered what you all thought, if we were going to just kind of change that really quickly or not.
Yeah. Ruth says, I hope they won't require vaccines for flights because I don't want the vaccine. Then you're with me on that, Ruth. You're with me on that one. Nick says, I think the EU will require vaccinations. US will just test people coming in. We're too cavalier. Okay, yeah. I mean, different countries, different parts of the world may very well require different things. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right now, all we're doing is speculating. I'm curious where everybody's landing.
Yeah, exactly. Eric says, I had my one vaccine, so I'm just glad about that just in case. I definitely want to do Iceland. Yeah, like I said.
So you're good to go now?
Yeah, you should be good to go now. Don says, we have now both been able to get our first vaccine shots. Carl, yeah. Okay, again, that's just not happening until it would really have to be something that would cause me to change my mind on it. But as it stands,
me traveling extensively with Megan.
As it stands at this time, I'm not getting it. It's not happening. It's way too early in the game, and I feel very much like a lap rat if I were to get it right at this point in time. And I know a lot of people think different about it, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But that's where I stand. Dewey says, I would have been here earlier, but I fell asleep. Okay.
Well, sometimes you need a little rest.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in Mexico, we had the impression that you didn't sleep at all. So, yeah, apparently it's... apparently it's... What are you doing?
I like this comment.
Okay, you're distracting everything again.
I like this comment.
Gee. Anyways... So meetings and greetings. Melissa McDonald, we got ourselves a lurker here who made herself known. A professional one. That is so awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, Melissa, and thank you so much for joining us. And we really have no clue exactly how long you have been following us, but we're glad to have you on board, even if you are a professional lurker, as you say yourself. That's perfectly okay. But we're glad to know you're there.
Where are you working from?
And that you are tuning in for our live stream. So yeah, if you don't mind us asking, let us know where you're from, what kind of travel you're interested in, and enable us to getting you to know a little bit better. Eric says, still hoping Iceland and Baltics in September may push up to August. Ooh,
okay,
yeah, that would be good. Don't give up hope on that, Eric. Absolutely. Don says, I think vaccines are going to count and eliminate testing requirements. Yeah, but see, if the tests that are being done are like the way they were the Rio Palace Peninsula, I'll do that anytime. I really have no issue with it whatsoever. Dewey says, with any luck, the first ever episode of Just Dewey It Travels Through Life will happen at 8 p.m. Eastern next Thursday, April 1st.
Okay.
Oh, that is good info. Seems like Dewey is going to start doing his live streams. Definitely check that out. Dewey is an awesome guy. So check him out. Rafael says, talking to Nancy here. All right. Ronnie says, just checked. We only have 81 live streams. Hey, so you still can do like, your triple digit in a very special way then. Rafael passed up on that opportunity, but you guys can still do it. That's awesome. Eric says, Neil, would you get the vaccine if you get to stop wearing the mask? Oh, that's actually a good question, Eric. I never thought about that, but... no, I'll stick around with the mask for as long as I would have to, I suppose. But then again, I hardly wear a mask unless it is really a requirement by a certain establishment. I always do respect, the rules of if I am somewhere going into a store or whatever, okay, I'll comply. But when I'm out just outside or something like that, or in my own house for crying out loud, absolutely not. Cheryl and Ed are saying we can't get an appointment for the vaccine. Checked every spot within 100 miles of Philly and nothing available. That is so weird how that differs per region, huh?
I know, because here, like Giant Eagle's doing a lot of vaccinations. Actually, I ended up getting mine. It was through a smaller pharmacy, but they're doing a big vaccination event at a local church. So I was able to get it through there.
Yeah. Dewey says to us that he was up pretty late last night with Anthony and his live stream. Oh, I see.
Okay.
You and Lindy Lou both then, huh? Because Lindy Lou was tired too. I remember her saying that earlier in this live stream. And Nancy goes, "LOL, that's a great comment. # professional lurker." And goes, to all professional lurkers, you can still push that like button.
Yes!
No one will know which.
That's good.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Anne, for that comment. That's awesome. Technical covers is just like me on the fence regarding the vaccine. Melissa says, I've been following since the cruise-a-thon. What?
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
from Indiana, but live in Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is amazing. All that time. You've been following us for a year and we didn't know?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. But
well,
hey,
we're glad you introduced yourself. Very glad.
absolutely. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for supporting us then. That's really awesome. Wow. So what kind of travel do you like, Melissa? Is it more cruises you're into, or all-inclusives, or would you rather go on city trips, backpacking, RVing? What kind of travel do you like? Nancy says, my Anthony is changing his mind about the vaccine. He'll need to get it anyway to cruise.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold off as long as I can, Nancy, as long as I possibly
Melissa
can.
got her shot today.
Well, there you go.
Congratulations.
So, seems like Melissa is in your camp.
Yes.
That's all right. Ruth says, I may get a vaccine eventually. I do get a flu shot every year, but the COVID one is so new, I'm concerned about long-term effects. Yes.
Well, here's the thing.
Very valid concern.
Okay. I look at it a little differently. And I'll tell you how I look at it. Well, with the Moderna and the Pfizer, yes, it is newer technology, but the technology was already approved before they ever came up with these vaccines. So they approved let's just say they approved the cooking method, just didn't have all the ingredients they were going to need yet, depending on what virus it was going to be for.
Yeah, but it is the ingredients that worry me, not so much the cooking method.
Well, see, it's the ingredients are specific to everything they're trying to fight with the different vaccines. All vaccines are different, Neil.
Yeah, that I know, Kimberly. I know they're different, but you don't know what all they put in there.
Well, it's stopping me from getting COVID and it's letting me cruise, so.
Yeah, okay, but what about all the other things it may or may not do? I mean, I'm not saying that it necessarily is. I'm just saying that we don't know.
But
it's too soon to say, oh, yes, this is the way to go. It's
I
too
disagree.
soon. Don't get me wrong. I am not principally against vaccinating. Heck, if anything, it is proven science. Obviously, yes. I am aware of that. But the way it is being used, I'm not so convinced about.
Well, I think you need to do some more reading.
Well, we'll see about that.
I'm not
because
saying I need to give in. I'm saying
I have done a lot of reading in topics that are related to this. So,
Well, I think I need to share some of the articles I've been reading.
well, feel free to share them with me.
Yes, I think we all should.
Anyways, back to the comments in here. We can save our bickering for later.
Why? We do it so well.
Is that what our live stream should be about? Really?
I think it is. I think a lot of times it is. Because you know what? Here's the thing. With all of us fellow travelers, all of our points are valid. It's just different ways of looking at sometimes the same exact thing.
Oh, yeah.
And different ways to get to where you want to
That
be.
too.
And most of the time, I mean, you'll fall into one of a few camps, so to say.
And that's okay.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
And usually me and Neil are in different camps.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Have you watched our intro?
Yes.
Have you ever watched our intro video, that 1.5 minutes or something? That will tell you
Yeah.
right there.
But you know what, though? Eventually we do find our common ground. And I think that's what we all need to work to do, is find our common ground.
Yep. Let's see here. Dewey says, I tried for weeks to get a vaccine, and as I got it, it seems they have walk-in clinics all over the place now. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to, because my son Jake, he went on a mission to get, as well, we were away in Mexico, to get me an appointment somewhere. And I'm like, and he told me, Jacob said about, if you go on, you might go, everybody who can't get an appointment somewhere might want to try this. If you go on right around midnight, the new appointments open up at midnight. So you should be able to refresh and then have open appointments and be able to get yourself into an appointment. And that's how Jacob was handling some of these websites. And Dewey was able to, right around midnight, get into somewhere to get his shot. And now it's everywhere.
Yeah. Dewey saying here that, yeah, Lindy Lou was there in Anthony's live stream for a big chunk of the late night action of his show.
Wow.
Good deal. Lindy Lou is back. Her 88-year-old mom called.
Aww.
Sorry, do I see my friend Dewey? Yeah, Dewey is in here. He is here. And hey, no worries, Lindy Lou. Again, family comes first. Absolutely. Ronnie says that he got his first shot today. Okay.
Yeah, of course, Elma's already had both of hers.
Well, yeah, she's a nurse. I mean, that could be expected. Eric says they're rolling through the vaccines here in Louisiana way ahead of schedule. Oh,
that's
wow.
amazing.
That's good. Go Louisiana. Megan says Lindy Lou was, the star of Anthony's show last night. Best comments ever from Lindy Lou and Dewey. Melissa says that cruising is her favorite way of travel, although an all-inclusive sounds interesting, especially if there's good snorkeling. Yeah! Oh, you're with me on that one then. I'm a big snorkel enthusiast too. Snorkeling is my favorite vacation activity. Hey, that makes two of us.
You know, Melissa,
Absolutely.
keep in mind, we are going to Punta Cana. If you want a quote, all you have to do is private message me.
That might be a bit radical of a turn for a lurker in our live stream. A professional lurker.
Hey. No.
I mean, you're talking here going from absolutely, just taking it easy and just following the chat from the background
Texans?
to
the Texans who travel.
Yeah, okay, I guess
who were
kind of like
professional
that.
workers, and then I get an email. We're coming with you.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, they did, but that is rare. You cannot expect every lurker to be like that.
Well,
but anyways, that is an option, of course, Melissa. If you wish to travel together with us, hey, the opportunity is coming up in May. Absolutely. But that's awesome. Hey, and snorkeling, yeah, I'm a big fan of that too. Snorkeling. Yes, absolutely. Okay, what else am I seeing here for comments? Ronnie saying, as long as my pecker doesn't fall off, I am good. Okay, we'll do a woo for that. That's hilarious. Raphael says, well, they don't put a tracking device on me unless I won't be able to travel in the long future. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Raphael. Trust me, my friend. Rue says, but it is not necessarily stopping you from getting it. It is likely to lessen the effects of the virus, though. If it works so well, then all you vaccinated individuals wouldn't have to wear masks. Yeah. Very valid point you're making, Ruth. Very valid. Lenny Lou says, guess my mind is warped, Dewey. Yeah, you and his both. And the same can be said for many others in here. We know that much. What? No. It's all you. It's all you, not me. All right, let's see here. Eric says, I had COVID, bad for 8 days, and I never want that feeling again. Yeah, I cannot blame you. I mean, I'm very convinced I already had it. I mean, that is something I don't think I mentioned yet, but like a year ago or something. Oh, last year in January, so more than a year ago at this point, I was down for like a week and a half. And I'm talking just completely out of service. Now, you have to understand, I'm never completely out of service for any duration of time, not usually. So for me to get something like that, and there were several symptoms I had, I'm very, very convinced I already had it, particularly given the fact that I work at Walmart, for crying out loud. So let's see here. Anne is saying, well, Kimberly, at least he didn't stop you from getting it. Sorry, I'm on the no serious bickering boat. Save that for your private lives. Well, that's perfectly okay, Anne. That's perfectly okay. And then I tried every day till I got our appointment in the morning for CVS, right after midnight. Okay. There you go. Eric goes, agreed, common ground. Yes, that's exactly right. Do we saying the same as you said here? Don and Heather were lurkers, and look at the fun we had with them. Yeah, for sure.
See?
I mean, they are the living evidence that it can happen. You can go from professional lurker all the way to traveling with us, actually. Yes. That is possible. Don and Heather proved it. Don, so if my math is correct, 8 out of 9 of us will be vaccinated before Dominican Republic. Okay.
I think by the time we get there, everybody's going to be vaccinated but Neil.
Yeah, that is a very, very good possibility. Ronnie, that would be a disaster. Lou says, yes, that would be bad. Do we here? Just where did you get your shot? RE responding back.
What kind of shot was that, Ronnie?
You know what? We're drifting into Night Owl edition here at this point. Wow. Melissa says, I am with Neil on that one. It will be a while before I transition from lurker to joining a vacation. I'm booked on a vlogger's cruise, so hopefully by then. Okay, good deal. Awesome. That's awesome. Well, hey, Melissa, there's absolutely no pressure on traveling with us, of course. We're just glad in the first place you like us well enough that you have been following our stuff for a year at this point.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate all the support you have been giving us. Don says, Heather was the lurker before I started lurking. Oh, that is so funny. Rafael says, same here last March. I was completely out for 10 days. Yeah, then odds are you had it too as well, Rafael. DC in the house. Yo, big ups to Travel. Hey, thank you so much for joining us once again, DC in the house. And we have seen DC in here before. So welcome back, we should say. Wow, look at that. We have been on for quite some time already.
Yeah, we have.
Wow.
Yeah, we have.
Incredible. It's such a great conversation we got going here. It's nice. I like it. All right. What is Rafael saying here? Well, Melissa, I can't wait to meet you on the Vloggers Cruise. Yeah, Rafael, I think he's going to be on there too, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Nice. DC thanking us. Hey, you're most welcome. Oh, you got some beers going on there. Nice. I like that. I could go for a beer.
Always.
Yeah, that sounds good. We have been out of Rolling Rock for quite some time at this point. That's bad. I mean, that's our house beer.
I know.
Oh boy. All right. Well, what do you think? Mm-hmm. Start wrapping it up in here?
I think so.
Okay. Lenny Lou thanking for hooking me here up with such awesome people. Hey, we really appreciate that. And we like to think that is a compliment to everyone in the chat too.
Yeah.
Anne is also going to be on that Vloggers Cruise. Oh,
wow.
Good deal, good deal. Nice. All right. So we're going to be starting to wrap it up in here, guys. Oh, look at Daniel here. No, go for 6 hours. 6 hours, Daniel. We've never done 6 hours. I think the highest we ever got was almost 4. I'm thinking.
I think we did 4 one time.
Like pretty much like very close to 4, but we never made it to 6. No. Rafael says, DC in the house. Jump, rejoice. It's party over there. Party over there. Oh, is it now, Rafael? Margaret saying, getting the vaccine at this point for me is like buying new technology the minute it comes out. Chances are it will go well, but with my luck, it blows up. Not taking the chance yet. A wise decision, Margaret. A wise decision. At least in my opinion, it is. Jonathan says that Shauna and him are going to the Vloggers Cruise also. Ooh, there's a lot of people going on there. So now you have a goal, says Daniel, to go for 6 hours. I don't know. I mean, maybe by the time that I get to finally quit Walmart and do full-time traveling, but that isn't going to happen anytime soon. Let's see. 2 more hours until ship show. Yeah, no, we're not going to stay 2 more hours. That is not today, anyways.
We're gonna eat.
Yeah, we would definitely need to eat something. So, anyways, that was a great time in here.
I had a wonderful time. Thank you, everyone.
Absolutely, and for those lurkers who decided against speaking up when we asked them to do so, that's perfectly okay too. We're just happy to know you're out there supporting us from a little bit bigger of a distance, but hey, we appreciate you regardless.
Very much.
So what do we have going on here soon? Well, for the remainder of this week, Friday night, so the day after tomorrow at 11, I believe Ruth corrected me on the time. It's going to be 11 EDT, no longer EST, but EDT. So 11 p.m. basically is what it comes down to our time. We will be doing our Night Owl edition again. That means it's going to be time for some good old-fashioned traveler shenanigans with our infamous game All Roads Lead to Travel. That, of course, is going to be in there again, kicking off the weekend, hopefully, with all of you guys. What else do we have later on? So yeah, like I said earlier in this live stream, either Sunday or Monday, we will be publishing the first food vlog of the Riu Palace Peninsula. So that will be coming out too. And in the foreseeable future, so again, about 2 weeks from now, we're hoping to publish our first ever TTT travel news episode. So that is what we have coming. Once again, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to hit those thumbs up on your way out. We would really appreciate it. And if you are not yet a fellow traveler, then feel free to become one by hitting the red button as well. Turn the notification bell on. We have a very active channel. There's always something going on in here. And remember, if you have any travel news, feel free to share that with us. And you can also do that on our To Travel and Tour Facebook community. And
feel free to reach out to us through email as well.
Absolutely.
Or through Messenger.
You want to file a picture or send us a picture we can use for our Guess the Background game?
Please do
Send them to totravelandtour@gmail.com. Basically, the name of our channel all at once at gmail.com. In the message, briefly write there that you're giving us permission to use your picture for that purpose. And sooner or later, you're going to be seeing it in our game. And yes, if you are not yet a member of the To Travel and Tour community,
please join us.
File a request to join us. We're a very easygoing group, very simple, laid back. Only requirement is post things that are travel or food or drink related, and it's all going to be good then. All right, few more comments here that I'm going to go over. Eric says, night owl is the best. I'll be in Vegas.
Woo!
Anthony says, good night. And says, thank you for your time. Everyone had a fun time. Good. We're always glad to hear that. Special thank you to our moderators in there who made sure that everything went nice and smooth today.
And they did a great
job. We always appreciate what you do for us. All right, guys. Until next time. This is Neil.